Life is easy, we make it complicated. That's what I want to say. If we break it down, if we understand the life in its true facets, then there are only few things we need to know. The trouble is, once we know them, we just don't want to observe them, we don't want to implement them in our day-to-day life. That creates problem. But before going into what creates problem, I'd like to say what exactly are those few things which we really need to know about life. First and foremost is whatever activities we are doing or anybody else is doing, anyone is doing, there are only two things we are trying to ensure. One is survival and other is comfort. Whatever activities we are engaging in, the basic focus is for survival and comfort. However, we can give them different names, different things, and we can say anything about it. But if you'll break it down, it will come down to only survival and comfort. That's what we need to do. If you look in the animal kingdom, you will find they are also trying to do the same thing. So basically, we are doing nothing more or less than they are doing. But we are humans. We are superior than animal kingdom, and we have created a lot of information, knowledge, and so many things like religions, and I don't want to go into those things because that will make it complicated. The main thing is we humans have got heaps and heaps of information to confuse us. The issue is whether we need all the information. Can we break it down to some simple small things, and what exactly do we really need to do? Once we have ensured that we understand whatever our activities are basically are for survival and comfort, then we need a philosophy of life for ourselves. And the only philosophy which works and which brings happiness, self-satisfaction and contentment is love yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love yourself, and you won't be able to love anybody else. So it is a prerequisite. It is a prerequisite for a happy, contented, self-satisfied life that we have love for ourselves and we love ourselves. Well, that settles the issue. On one hand, we are seeking survival and comfort, and other hand, we should love ourselves. Now, where is the world in it? Now, we have to interact with the world. We love ourselves and what we should do for the world. Unfortunately or fortunately, whatever way you like to view it, the fact, the bottom line is we must and we should love the world. Love thy neighbor, which basically means love the world as the world is. Where we find that we can't help loving, or some sort of hate is generated, what we need to do is just understand the situation, understand the people are behaving the way they are behaving because of their circumstances and environment in which they came about. There's nothing else. It is the circumstances which is making them like that, and therefore there's no room for hating them. The only thing we can do is love others, and if we can't love, understand them to begin with. Once you understand them, then you will slowly find you can actually extend yourself and sort of loving them, even if whatever they are doing, because they are the product of their circumstances and environment which has shaped them the way they are. So there is no room for hating anyone in that sort of a scenario. So now what it becomes? On one hand, we are seeking survival and comfort. On second hand, we are loving ourselves. On third, we are loving the world, or at least we are trying to understand people whom we can't love to begin with. So once we achieve that sort of understanding of the world, then it comes to, will that be enough for being happy? Is it enough? Is that information enough? The answer to that is, it requires a lot of more things to do. Like, we have to interact with the world, and there will be situations, difficult situations, we have to take decisions every day, and there may be temptations of deceiving, cheating, or things like that. My word on that is you really don't need to do that. You can live your life without cheating, without causing harm to anyone. It is possible. And if you make that choice, the reward you get is that there is no memory load. And in anywhere you lie, cheat, deceive someone, or harm somebody, that brings some memory load on your mind, which stays with you, which affects you, and which becomes a hurdle in your search for happiness, or on your way to happiness and seeking comfort. So you can't seek to that extent comfort which you are trying if you really do those sort of things which increase the memory load. What I say increase the memory load is things which are negative, which are harming others, that then it builds up. So if you want to have a happy and contented mind, it must be uncluttered. The more uncluttered your mind is, the better it is and better life you can enjoy. And that's what few things I have to say. Now, the life is once, at least this life is once, and after you love yourself and love others, the only thing is enjoy it and have a bit of sense of humor, and rest, there's nothing else to it in the world. That's what I want to say. Thank you very much and have a great day.